Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Green Bay Packers franchise. We are coming off of an episode where we saw a little bit of a disappointment in our quarterback, Jordan Love, and today he gets challenged by the head coach, James Jones. He didn't want to blame anybody, but if there's one person that needs to be better, it is Jordan Love. It is a team effort, but you definitely want to push him, and that's what we do. He has his first scenario here to beat the Patriots and have 3+ passing touchdowns today, as we are at home before heading to London to play the New York Giants. So we will have a little bit of a tough game today, especially since, Bill Belichick's defense is always very good. But this is a big year for Jordan Love. I want to repeat this, and this is important. This year is the year we pick up Jordan Love's fifth-year option, and we have the option to decline it, obviously. Will we do it? I'm not exactly sure. I think only time will tell. Well, we need to find a number one receiver for Jordan Love, to be honest with you. Gotta have some help for him. And in free agency, I will definitely be looking for that guy. I don't know who that will be, but could it be somebody on the active roster? We have Romeo Doubs, the rookie, Robert Tonyan, who has the best hands on the team right now, 14 catches for 186 through the first 3 games. And he actually is pretty good at age 28. Randall Cobb is a veteran, but I want to keep Cobb throughout the rest of his career because he does have that mentor tag, and he has been pretty much a lifelong Green Bay Packer. He went home to Dallas and Houston, but now he's back. Christian Watson, the rookie out of North Dakota State, very raw, a lot of speed, but we have not seen that on the field yet. I need to get him in space a little bit more, along with Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller could be a deep threat, but I think that, right now he's kind of buried on the depth chart, but we will try to get him some more playing time. Amari Rodgers, he does have the player tag of being a future starter. Now, I think that's more pertaining to, other CPU teams, but he is also an option to possibly be one of those guys to really step up. He'll probably never be a number one, but at least be, a solid 3 or 4 receiver. Well, do we look to free agency, though? There are some veterans out here, but nobody I'm really looking to build the team around. But one thing I do want to add is speed, so we will see how we will do that in the future. But not pertaining to the offense, I want to make a move for the defense. We do have a roster spot. I've been sitting here at 52 guys on the roster, and I think bringing back Mike Daniels to the Packers will help us because he is a mentor at defensive tackle. So I really want to make sure we have mentors at almost every position that we can, and that will hopefully help carry along the development of 7th-round draft pick Jonathan Ford. Now, he is out of Miami. I'm not tied to any of these players because he is a 7th-round pick also, so I'm not going to invest that much into developing him, but if there's anybody that I am developing, it's probably him at defensive tackle. We still have Quay Walker at linebacker. He's been developing, but Kingsley Anagbare is a guy that I am really excited about. Despite being only 64 overall and a 5th-round pick, I like what I saw from him in the opener. When Rashawn Gary was out, he had 1.5 sacks, and he hasn't really gotten too much playing time since, but I'm going to start to work him in. But today is an all-offensive episode, so we will basically be controlling the offense the entire way today. And then next episode, we'll get back to regular games. I want to kind of switch it up, not do anything, the same every episode. So that's what you will see today. All offense as we try to get Jordan Love his first scenario and see what the outcome will be from that. I'm hoping for a dev trade upgrade. I guess we'll have to see. And in practice, I definitely want to start developing our backups. So you will see in practice, I am kind of splitting reps and having full pads and basically, focusing on the backups. That's kind of what I want to do here. And then we have some upgrades coming into this week. Mordecai Muhammad is definitely a pass rusher that I definitely want to develop too. He's one of those young guys along with Anagbare. Zach Tom is an offensive tackle, but this has been a position that we have struggled with, and Zach Tom doesn't look like he's a very good pass protector or run blocker, so I'm probably going to have to move him inside eventually. He already started one game at left tackle, I believe, and now he's back to being a backup with all of our offensive line healthy. And then the undrafted rookie, Benjamin Mayfield, he's getting some playing time, and I'm glad to see at least these guys are getting upgrades and their overalls are obviously increasing, because that's what you want to see from your young guys, especially your rookies. And then Jonathan Ford has an upgrade. He's only at 64 overall. Like I said, not truly tied to him, and we'll just see how well he develops. But right now, Mike Daniels is our best option, and I'm going to keep him at the starting defensive tackle. So he will be signed, and he is familiar with the 3-4 defense. He's played here a lot of years. So here we go. Versus the New England Patriots at home before heading to London. We'll see if we can get a victory. The first play is a handoff, this time to A.J. Dillon in the I formation. We have kind of switched up a little bit of our look. Our scheme looks a little different coming into these two games. I definitely want to emphasize, the play action. Here's a quick throw, and that is caught by Romeo Doubs. Is he going to step up and be the number one target of this offense? Easy throw to start out the day for Love. Handoff this time, and this is A.J. Dillon, and he takes it to left side. A.J. Dillon has very sneaky speed, and you could just see it right there. Big first down run. Handoff to Dillon again, draw play, and he picks up another first down as we get it across to about the 30-yard line at 29 to be exact now. Patriots send some pressure off the left side, and that is going to be a quick throw to the running back. A.J. Dillon is actually an underrated pass catcher in this offense. 3rd and 7, Love throws to an open man. It's Robert Tonyan. A beautiful drive put together here by Jordan Love. And it is now 1st and goal. Getting it to the 1 now, 2nd and goal. We spread them out a little bit. We have 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends out on the field. Here is Love, though, stepping up in the pocket, and he runs it in. He threw it at the last second. They're going to call it a touchdown. What a crazy play. Only in Madden will you see this. Take a look. Jordan Love scrambled, and he was going to throw it at the last second, but the ball already crossed the plane. So it's technically a touchdown, despite him throwing the football. That is pretty hilarious. 7-3 game as our defense gives up 3 points so far in the first quarter, and Jordan Love tries to step up. He gets sacked by Judon and Wise. Loss of 2. Last play of the first quarter will be a handoff, and that is a tackle in the backfield. A.J. Dillon, loss of 3. 3rd and long now. Jordan Love in the pocket, stepping up, throwing to the right side. Incomplete. Those are the big throws you got to make as a starter. And now we're already into the second quarter now on the next drive. And there is Matthew Judon screaming around the edge. A big-time sack right there. And I don't know what's going on with our tackles. They are absolutely getting abused this year. Bringing it to a 3rd and long. Once again, Judon gets a hit on Love. Lucky that wasn't intercepted or a fumble. But Love gets it away. 2 straight drives with punts. Start out the next drive with a quick throw to the left side, and that one is caught. And that is Romeo Doubs, who does move around quite a bit. He's playing in the slot right there. And they're going to call roughing the passer on Jabril Peppers, giving us a free 15 yards. Play action fake on the jet sweep this time. Love rolls to the right side. He will throw back to Randall Cobb for the first down. 1:15 to go here in the first half. And now under a minute as we get it to a 2nd and 5 at the 43. Spread them out 5 wide. Love under pressure. He goes down. Nobody to throw it to. And it's Judon again getting to the quarterback. 23 seconds to go. 3rd and 19. Love throws deep down the left side. And that one's caught by Cobb. That's a beautiful throw by Love. He missed one of those earlier to Romeo Doubs. And this time right on the money at the 25. 1st and 10 now. Love in the pocket, throws to the sideline, and that's a good decision on that one. We had an open man across the middle, but if we would have thrown that one, it could have been picked off by the linebacker. Under 10 seconds, another throw to the end zone, tipped around, almost picked off actually. And now with 4 seconds to go, we will bring in Mason Crosby to bring us into halftime. Down by 3. Not a bad start to this game for the Pack. So we start the third quarter now, 13-10. Here's a throw out of the backfield. Is A.J. Dillon breaking a tackle and picking up the first down on a 2nd and 21 after a penalty. And that's how you convert. Jordan Love already has an interception in this game, actually 2 interceptions. As now we get it to about the 39. This is a handoff. A.J. Dillon breaks the tackle and gets across the 50. The tough running by Dillon definitely helps out Love. It's a first down run. At the 50, Patriots rush 5. He's going to go deep. One-on-one for Cobb. It's tipped and caught. It's a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. That was lucky. It looked like it was designed that way. It looked like they were playing volleyball out there. He tips it right to him. And now the Patriots score again, making it 20-17. And now here are the Packers trying to put together another scoring drive in the third quarter. We heard up to the line now. Play action fake now. Love throws across the middle. That one's caught by Dobbs. A first down throw. Jordan Love puts it right on the money. And that's a big-time throw. Love also has this potential in a lot of these throws. I mean, you can see it. I mean, he definitely has the arm talent. Just a matter of putting it all together. 3rd and 1 now at the 20. As Love is under center, handoff to A.J. Dillon, who finds the space, still dragging defenders inside the 10. And now that makes it 1st and goal. So here we go now at the 7-yard line. This time Love throws across the middle, and that one's caught by Cobb again for the 2nd score of the day. So Randall Cobb gets in for the 2nd time today as we now head into the 4th quarter. And this time we have very good field position to start this next drive with a 4-point lead. We got to punch it in here to give our defense some space. Here's a handoff. A.J. Dillon, a nice hole to the left side, and that one is going to be a first down run. As we get to the 2-yard line, Jordan Love now 1st and goal. As here is Love under center now. Quick throw, and this one's caught by Tanyan. That's number 3. 3 passing touchdowns was the goal, and we will achieve it here in the 4th quarter, putting up a season high of 31 points today. As now we have it now back on with possession here. And now Green Bay getting sacked. Lawrence Guy, 1.5 sacks today. We've seen a lot of pressure. Our offensive line is definitely our biggest hole on the team. I mean, you can just see pressure a lot. Quick throw to left side. This is Christian Watson on a 3rd and 16. He reaches out. They don't give him the first down, but we will go for this 4th and inches. I mean, we got to get the victories here in this season. Jordan Love now. He's going to hand off to Dillon, who has a lot of space. He picks up about a gain of 10 on that one, and that one puts him over the century mark. As now we look to burn some clock here. Hand off to Dillon, tackled in the backfield. And they know what's coming, so they're going to send that heat. And now 3rd and 12. We get a snap ball right before the 2-minute warning. Here is Love in the pocket. He goes down. He had a man open over the middle. He didn't want to force anything there. And we actually punt this one away, and our defense comes up with the stop. So we need one more first down. 3 timeouts by New England, and we run it up the middle for A.J. Dillon. That eventually brings it to a 3rd and 11. 24 seconds to go. Love steps up in the pocket, throws, and that's an open man, Christian Watson, and that will seal it up. The Packers will win 31-26, and Love just threw a wobbly pass, and that somehow made it to Christian Watson. The defensive back stepped up. Romeo Doubs coming across the middle, and he stepped up right at the wrong time. Watson was coming behind him. And an excellent read there by Love. We get the victory. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Love today. Not the prettiest of games, but still we get it done. Matthew Judon was getting to us all game long. And I guess that's a side effect of having the offensive line that we have. But Love did show some big-time strides in this first game of this episode. I definitely saw it. I mean, a lot of those throws that he made, he did miss some third down throws, and those are the throws that are really going to, solidify him being the quarterback of the future. Like, those are the throws. And especially when there's pressure in his face, he's going to need to make some tough throws. He did get lucky on one of the touchdowns deep to Randall Cobb, but it's okay. At least he is progressing, and that's the main thing that I want to see. And just getting better every episode. That is the key here in season number 1. A couple of upgrades. How about A.J. Dillon? A.J. Dillon is star development, still in his mid to low 20s. Rashawn Gary has an upgrade. He now joins the 90 overall club, +2 in power moves. He's still only 24 too. I haven't really seen the impact from Rashawn Gary so far yet, though, so we're definitely going to need to see that. He's still only got 1.5 sacks. He was injured the first game, so through 3 games, he now has 1.5 sacks officially. And Coach James Jones approaches Jordan Love, and Jordan Love appreciates the motivation. And we want to keep this momentum going and keep it rolling for the rest of the season. Jordan Love isn't in danger of losing his job this year. I definitely want to give him the entire season to really show. And he will get +5 medium and deep throw for the next couple of games. And offensive linemen will have +5 in pass block power and pass block finesse. We will definitely need it because our offensive line right now looks pretty bad. I mean, we are blocking for the run pretty well. A.J. Dillon's still going up for over 100 yards. But still, we look very, very bad. So we hop into this next episode, or I guess this next game in this episode versus the New York Giants. We're still controlling the offense. The Giants are led by Sam Darnold at quarterback. I have no idea how they actually acquired him because in the log, it does not say that he got there via trade or was signed or anything. I'm not even sure. But we just have to worry about the defense today, and they are led by Leonard Williams up front, who is their highest rated defensive player on their team. 2 years remaining on his contract. And then they also have Adoree Jackson, who is 26 years old, going into his prime. He signed a big free agent deal last offseason. And then they also have the rookie Kayvon Thibodeau screaming off of the edge. So here we go in London. So here's the first carry of the game, and that one will be James Williams. Wow. Williams who gets into the game. And now here's a quick throw, and that is Randall Cobb with the catch across the middle. And that one will be a first down. As it looks like A.J. Dillon checks in for Jamal Williams. Here's a handoff. This time A.J. Dillon gets the carry out of the pistol, and that one will be a gain of 5. We are trying some new concepts in this game. You see some different formations. We're under center sometimes, trying some play actions. And here's one right now. Here's Love throwing to A.J. Dillon on the backfield, running over a defender, and I don't even know who that was, McFadden, and he picks up a gain of 6. Stretch play call to Dillon, and you see the speed that Dillon has. He has the burst, and I really like Dillon. I mean, he is an all-around back. I definitely don't want to give him the ball too much because it could risk injury, but here's a toss play out to him, and there's the first play we'll see by Kayvon Thibodeau today, getting and stopping the run in the backfield, loss of 4. 3rd and 14, pressure off the edge, and that one's going to be a throw and a completion to Romeo Doubs. I'm not even sure without being hit on that throw if that would have been a completion. I think it just ended up being a perfect throw nonetheless. Jordan Love now 1st and 10, tries to step up in the pocket. He goes down. Leonard Williams was stuffed in the middle. That's exactly what you want on your big defensive tackle, big defensive end. Make it so quarterbacks can't step up. Here's a throw to the end zone on a 3rd down, and that one will be out of the reach of Robert Tonyan. And we will settle for 3 on our opening drive. So now here we are at our own 25 now. Here's a handoff this time to A.J. Dillon, who breaks a tackle, and that one will get him about a gain of 8. Now, this is our second drive right here, and look at how much time the Giants used. Now, I did change the quarter length to 8 minutes with no runoff just to see what this would be like, and I want to see what we can do in this amount of time. But here is a big-time run, and A.J. Dillon is just a monster. You see the burst right there. When he has some space, he will hit it hard. And look at that. I mean, great blocking downfield also. I believe that was Randall Cobb. Play action fake now. Throw to the flat. This one's caught by Josiah DeGuara, and he picks up about a gain of 5. bringing it to a 2nd and 5. Another handoff, this time to Dillon. He finds some space up the middle and picks up enough for the first. 7 for 47 for Dillon here in the first half. 3rd and 4 now at the 30. Pressure. Quick throw to Dobbs. He has it for the first down, a gain of 10. And Kayvon Thibodeau will get hurt after hitting Jordan Love. And it looks like he is, massaging that wrist. I don't know what happened on the play, but we will continue play here with Christian Watson. A nice catch over the middle. And now under 2 minutes, we actually get it to a 4th and 2 here. We haven't had many 4th down conversions, but a nice throw this time to Cobb gets us inside the 5. Love looks good throwing the football from the pocket for sure, especially when we have a clean pocket. Anybody's going to look good. Love now. Play action fake on the goal line, and that's Josiah DeGuara, the backup tight end and fullback for the touchdown, and we will get in. It's now a 10-9 ball game. So the Giants have scored on every drive, 3 field goals, but still getting some points. And here we are with under a minute to go. They give us not much time to drive down the field. That first pass is to Romeo Dobbs. He picks up about a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 now. Here's a throw across the middle. That one's caught by Robert Tonyan. And we will call our second timeout of the first half. 12 seconds to go now. Here's Love throwing across the middle, and that is one of those throws that I talk about. Tonyan was open. That one would have put us in the field goal range for an easy 3 points. But now the next play, that one is going to be a sack. And we will lose ground on that one. And we will go into halftime as now New York starts out the next drive with a touchdown drive in under about 2 minutes. And now we're down by 7. How about the Giants offense moving the ball on the Packers defense? Love now in the pocket, throwing across the middle. He's got Christian Watson who's open, and he picks up about a gain of 10. So 3rd and 1 now at the 34. Handoff. This is A.J. Dillon, and he barely picks it up enough for the first down. And now here we go. A fresh set of downs now. Pressure off the right side. This is going to be a nickel blitz by the New York Giants, but a good find to Jamal Williams, and he will pick up a first down. Play action fake now. Quick throw to the right side. An open Mercedes Lewis. You can just see the concepts here, the play action. We have incorporated that into the game plan now, and you see it's working. Jordan Love tries to throw it quickly in. Actually, we accidentally pump fake on that one. That's a loss of about 10 yards. Aguilari on the sack now. 2nd and 20. Throw to the sideline. This is for Dobbs. And sometimes it's good to have a receiver that can go up and get it. Not sometimes, but it's always good to have a receiver that can go up and get it. Quick throw up the seam. This is caught by Cobb on a 3rd and 20. You see Love is capable of making these tough throws on 3rd and longs, on 2nd and longs. Sometimes he misses it, but sometimes those throws are beautiful, just like that one. A.J. Dillon gets us inside the 5 now, and now we're set up for a goal-to-go situation. And now we're at the 4. Jordan Love under center. Good block, and that's a touchdown. Christian Watson was absolutely wide open on that play. And that is why you have guys that really can block up front like A.J. Dillon and really protect the quarterback, especially on blitz situations. Jordan Love looks good today. 18 of 26. He finds, I believe that was Mercedes Lewis for the first down right there. And now 2nd and 10. Another throw to the left side, and that one is caught by Dillon again. And you can just see how much we try to get Dillon involved in the passing game. It's working today. Play action fake now. Pressure. And that's Aguilari again off of the edge. I said Aguilari. And that is going to be a sack. A loss of about 11 yards. New York finds himself on top again. Here's a deep throw. That one's picked off. Under pressure again. Jordan Love gets hit on the throw, and Xavier McKinney is just sitting there for the interception. And Green Bay turns it over for the first interception of the game by Love. He was pretty flawless up to that point. So New York finally has a drive where they don't score, but they're still up by 7, and now we have 2 minutes to drive the field. 1:54 to go. Here is Love throwing to the right side. That one's caught by Romeo Dobbs. He gets pushed out of bounds. A nice little gain of about 13 yards. 3rd and 3 now. Love throwing across the middle. That's caught by A.J. Dillon, and that's enough for the first down. So here we go, Love again in the pocket. Pressure. He tries to get rid of it, but he can't. As Ojulari again, he gets in for another sack. Make it 3.5 in this game. Throwing to the right side into traffic, looking for maybe a penalty on that one. It maybe should have been. 3rd and 24 now. Jordan Love, play action fake, throwing deep across the middle and just inaccurate on that, a little too far, leading Dobbs. 4th and 24. This could be the game. Pressure gets to Love. He gets hit on the throw. It's completed, but not close enough. And that should do it here. If the Giants get a first down, they win it. Nobody blocks the linebacker, and that will do it. The Giants hold on in this one. Our defense allowed a score on every drive except one this entire game. Love actually had a very clean game. Like, this was a good game, but just too much pressure up front. And I think this is where we're probably going to be looking in the draft. Even in the first round, I'm probably not looking to draft a quarterback in the first round. I think offensive line is obviously, based off of this episode, the biggest need. I think it's pretty apparent now. Nyman, who is our left tackle right now, is not blocking well. And I'm pretty sure going into next episode, we have to make a change. I mean, seeing that Ojulari had 3.5 sacks today, and then Kayvon Thibodeau was also getting to the quarterback when he was healthy. I mean, it's just not good, especially if we have a franchise quarterback we're trying to develop here. I mean, we can't give up pressure every single play, and it just seems like today that's what happened. So we sit here at 2-3 in the division, and everybody is chasing the Vikings right now. And right now, A.J. Dillon is probably the bright spot of this offense. I've seen some great things from Randall Cobb. Obviously, he had that 2-touchdown game, but he is aging. So I definitely want to develop some of our young guys a little more. And I know Cobb is a big asset to us, but obviously getting younger guys playing time. But this is probably, if I had to say the two things wrong with the team, it's blocking for the pass and pass rush and turnovers. How about Mike Daniels getting signed in this episode? Already 2 games in and he has 2 sacks. That leads the team. It's just pathetic right now. And I look at guys like Jair Alexander, who's supposed to be a turnover machine. He has 0 interceptions. Eric Stokes, 0 interceptions. Clint Dix has the only interception on the year. So we definitely need to get better offense and defensive fronts, because right now we're not doing anything to pretty much get the ball back to Jordan Love. So next episode, I will probably play the moments in that Jets game. They are 0-5, and then I will play a full game with the Commanders, but we will finally check out some of the top college prospects and position by position. I will kind of do that every episode from here on out. And we will get to see, some of the top prospects in the draft. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys see that I don't see maybe. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we